channel. Come on in. We're going to see what's in the cards for you for the next couple weeks of October, possibly throughout the whole month or so, 2025. So come on in. We're going to start out with 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay. Let us begin. Come on in. Welcome, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. We're going to see what's going on here. I've already called in everybody's angels, spirit guides, ancestors, the higher galacts, the ascended masters. The whole spirit team is in the house. Please just know it. I'm just now accepting cards. So we have lake and depth. Yeah, I feel the deepness right away. All right, Gemini. Someone could feel, I don't know if they feel like they're drowning or what, or if they're just alone. But the depth of the emotion here is being highlighted. Okay, that's past to present. Obviously, the landscaping guys are outside, so if it gets too loud or what, I'll shut the window. Plants and growth, yeah. Look at how the rack, right? The growth. Yeah, back in the day, the emperors, the kings, the popes, all of them, the bigger their headpiece or what, the closer they were to power and God and source and, all of that. So the growth, I feel like you've grown a lot and you're like you are growing, your knowledge is power. I like it. Knowledge is power. Know that. That's truth. Show me. Richness and marine life. You might be dealing with a water sign. Somebody's speaking their voice. Yeah. Somebody might be dealing with a water sign, but you don't really have to be. Hi, everybody, popping in and out. This is crowning you here. A lot of fish in the sea. I don't know who needed to hear that. But yeah, I feel, well, the in-depth part here, and then the deep ocean like card here. I do feel like you're feeling, or a lot of you are feeling very emotional. Speaking your voice, yeah, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Somebody's speaking their voice. They need to be heard, right? Do it loud and clear. If it's the truth and what you believe in, all the way, man. All the way. I have way too many. I only need one. Taking the first one like I usually do. Time and discipline. You can see all those clocks. Tick tock, tick tock. Right? Tick tock. Something, somebody forgetting something. Possibly. Forgetting about something as well on the side note. Possibly. I'm going to shut my window. Hold on 1 minute. All right, it's a little better. I do have my fans on, but whatever, I don't care about those. All right, so we're going to move on here. I'm going to get a little bit more of the vibe, and then we'll get into my tarot. Show me what I need to see. I do feel very emotional energy coming through. Somebody Somebody may be looking up some research right now, which is always a good idea. Bank just came out. Something about the bank, past, present. All right. In depth and lake is over that. Something's deep in the bank. Somebody owes some money, somebody some money, some coin. Show me what I need to see. Yeah, when I get a group of cards like that, I take the one that hits the table first. Blackmail, great. This is in your present, Gemini. Growth in plants is right over that. Are you the blackmailer or are you the blackmail mailee? Huh, feathers or coins. Uh-huh. You might be finding feathers or coins in the next few weeks. Like, out of, in like an odd place, not just anywhere, right? Could be near the ocean or something about the ocean, possibly. But I feel like the richness of life, the bigness of life, feathers or coins, you're going to be getting signs about the richness of life. Yeah, okay. Like literally, maybe for some of you. Huh. All right. It's amazing how some of these messages come through. Show me. I need 2 more cards and we can move on. Show me what I need to see, Spirit. This one came out first. Tantrums and emotional outbursts. I knew I was feeling emotions. I knew it. This is the hope, fear, challenge, and homework column. And somebody speaking their voice is right over that. And then we have backfire. Somebody, discipline and time is over this. Something's backfiring on somebody. All right, or something. The blackmail, the emotional blackmail is going to backfire, maybe. All right, hold on. We're going to get into it. I'm going to use my Oz in Wonderland deck. It's a cross between Alice in Wonderland and Wizard of Oz. I kind of really like this deck around this time of year. It's a fantastical kind of vibe. I've been using it lately, so you might have seen it already. Show me. King of Cups down. Yeah, emotional outburst. Somebody, they're not emotionally content because the King of Cups is happy. He's content. He's emotionally balanced. Here, something about the bank. Somebody's really upset about something at the bank. I feel like somebody owes money, possibly, and they're blackmailing and having emotional outbursts or something. You're going to be finding signs and symbols, feathers, coins, or shells, maybe, that of significance in the next couple weeks. So keep an eye out for that. I then have the sun down. Yeah. Somebody's denying the blackmail, or they're still shade. See, it's all good around you. Hi everybody. I haven't even seen your hello. Thank you. My earrings. I believe ya, Billy Bob Bo. Jesus is the way. I'm all about it, Yes, I know. Anywho, blackmail, but yeah, somebody's either denying or refusing the exposure, right? There's growth there. This is crowning you, not dealing with the anxieties or the nightmarish situations, right? It's like, I feel like it's a denial for somebody, and there's feathers and coins right over that. Somebody's feeling the richness of life in a big way, but I'm feeling like it's like that's the wish, to feel the fullness of life. and not be stuck or something. Yeah, this is a chance meeting or a group of people or what. We have tantrums and emotional outbursts right over this. Could it have happened at a gathering or something? Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. There goes my nose itchy. Somebody needs to speak their voice, hope, fear, challenge, and homework, and stand strong in what they believe in, right? The Duchess, Queen of Pentacles, time and discipline. This one's very loving and caring, but something's backfiring, right? Somebody could be very hateful of this person, or vice versa. Five of Pentacles down. People could be in regret, or maybe like, I feel like they feel guilty. you know they do feel it, but there's regret I'm getting out of that, and regret is not good. We need to take whatever this is as a lesson, if anything, right? You can't hold on to regret, man. It'll keep you stuck. Show me. I need a bunch of cards here. Queen of Swords. Oh yeah. Hold on. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Temperance. The Lovers reversed. Nine of Wands reversed. Yeah, somebody just doesn't feel like they have the fight in them anymore. Or they want to free themselves out of this. They're just really regretful. I don't like it, and hateful. I don't like that vibe. That is not my higher vibrationals. I'm hoping, they're obviously, no, my higher vibrationals are not in that kind of energy. See, so somebody's cross watching, okay, or they're just a lower vibrational Gemini. Okay, all right. Well, anyway, there's Queen of Swords here, very strategic, right? Blackmail, off with their heads. This is my bitch card. you know this Queen of Swords, needs to see the light. That's what I see. I feel like it very well could be a female blackmailing to get their money back, or they want to, or I don't know. It could be vice versa. Dead center in the reading. Knight of Pentacles down. The Shaggy Man down. Right. Somebody doesn't. They're not paying back. If that's the case, if they do owe money, or they can't, or they haven't, or they aren't. But on the other hand, it could be like somebody might be turning down like an opportunity or some kind of message or something that's given to, they're like turning it down, right? They don't want to deal with the nightmare or somebody, the in-depth, how in-depth it gets, especially in the bank, because that's the first card that came out. Yeah, patience, tolerance, moderation, a little bit of this and a little bit of that, right? That's what this is all about. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Annie M. Watering her garden. Healing, right? Alchemy. This is a magical card. Tantrums and emotional outbursts right over it. And somebody's speaking their voice, and I feel like it's Annie M, but you can take it how you feel. Yeah, this union's off. This is a choice card. This could be family. It doesn't have to be between the sheets, But however that union is, it's not so much. Somebody's trying to take care of their money and something's backfiring, right? It's a backfire. Shout out to the people that can read the cards backwards. It takes time and discipline and things over time, I feel, as well, is highlighted here. Somebody wants to free themselves or give up the fight, right? Nine of Wands down. Like, this is the tired boss, I'm tired boss kind of card, But this is like freeing yourself, or something around the bank. something, the depth and the lake. It goes deep, right? Somebody's deeply emotional here. These eclipses that we've had, I'm filming this just a couple days after the second one, and the energies are incredible on the earth right now, and they affect everyone differently. I don't know if that's the case here, but it could be, right? Whoa, way too many. Oh, maybe not. All right. 3 of Wands, Judgment, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Wands, and 1 extra, 10 of Wands reversed. All right, so everything I say in these cards has to do with Queen of Cups down. Somebody's very blocked, right? And if this Queen of Swords, right, is my bitch card, then they're not liked very much or something like that. Or it could be, somebody's, just so blocked and they got to lay down the truth here, So it is how you perceive it as well. But I'm going to leave that card up and incorporate that with this reading. And I'm going to switch over to my Deviant deck here and see if we can get some more information and clarification. Show me what I need to see, Spirit. Queen of Swords down. King of Cups down. Very bitter. Very bitter. This isn't good. This is like word witchery, King of Cups down, very hateful, very emotionally imbalanced. I don't like that combination right there. Yeah, it's painful. Blackmail. Breaking someone's heart or something. Maybe it's in 3 ways or 3 situations. I have 2 3s here in the same column. There's a lot of growth. However, people are learning. They're seeing. And that's the point. I think we need to learn the lessons out of this in a big way for whomever. Yeah, they don't want to see, somebody doesn't want to see the sunlight, because technically the sun card is Trump in my readings, whether it's up or down, it's still Trump. But someone in the reading is not, they're shaded. They have shaded intentions or something. Page of Swords down. Very unknowing. They want to let some feathers or coins is right over this. This is crowning you. And I have Page of Swords down with the 9 of Swords down. So I feel like, I feel like there was a lot of words in the past that may not have been so nice for some of you. The situation, trying to let it go, however, feathers and coins to verify that. Okay? Now, does that mean you might find these feathers or coins or a shell in a time where you guys are not like, I don't know. I feel like you may be together at the same point. Like, I don't know if it's an argument or if you're just together or what, but then all of a sudden there's a feather or that shell or coin, and that'll be your validation, of this reading or something. Show me what I need to see. Yeah, somebody needs to stop being so chatty. The word witchery and all that needs to stop. It's not cool at all.